Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are cash stuffing for the first week of August, which is the second week of my budget, and today we're going to be stuffing £195. So let's just check that we've got the right amount here. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95. So 195. And first off, as usual, we will just check what we've got left over from the week before. So I'll just grab my purse. Okay, so from last week, so it was a very late cash stuffing that I did. So we've got quite a bit left in groceries. So we've got the £35 is still left there. Nothing in fuel. Miscellaneous is still there as well, so we've got the £10 from miscellaneous. Eating out is going to stay and household is staying, and then we've just got some money that's going back to the bank from my previous condensing video, and we've got some change as well. Okay, so change, we've got 2, 3, 4, 5 pound coins. £1.50p, dog hair, and some change for the dog. Okay, so this week then, just get my sheet. So this week, groceries as usual is getting 70, 60, 70. Fuel, we will skip fuel this week as I topped up last week. Miscellaneous as usual will be getting 10. Eating out will be getting 5. So eating out now has 10, 15, 25, 30. So £30 in eating out. And a household is also getting a 5. So that's now got 10 in there. Okay, so let's move on to our sinking funds. Okay, so first up we've got home, and home is getting £10. So we've got £50 in the bank, and then we've got 10, so £60 in home. Hair and beauty is getting 5, so that's now got 15. Clothing is also getting a 5, so that's now got 20, £30. Social is getting a 10, so we've now got 50, 70, 80, 90 in social. And gifts is getting skipped as that's got 100 in the bank, so I think that's enough for gifts on there. Car maintenance is getting 5, so car maintenance now has 50 in the bank, 50 in the bank, 65, 70, yeah, £70 in car maintenance. Now I have written down for another envelope, a new envelope that I've put on there, but I haven't done for, so just bear with me. Okay, so I'm just going to put this in here for the time being. I've started a new category by the looks of my budget, which I forgot about, for short breaks. So that's going to get a 10 in there. Right, so moving on to annuals. So birthdays is getting skipped as that is fully funded. Ground rent is getting a 5. So ground rent will now have 50 in the bank, 70, 95. So 95 for ground rent. is also going to get a 5. So car now has 50, 75. Okay, and home is also getting a 5. So home now has 25. And emergency this week is getting 15. So that's 5, 10, 15. So emergency now has 250 in the bank, 270, 290, 305. Okay, perfect. So where have we got? Oh, we've not done Christmas. So let's just grab the Christmas folder. Okay, so daughter's presents sorted with 200, and my son's present is getting 15. Okay, so 15. That means that Christmas now has 20, 30, 45. Well, my son's Christmas now has 45. Okay, so that's the sinking funds stuffed. So we are just going to move on to the challenges. So we've got £15 that I've budgeted for challenges. Now we do have 10, 20, 30, 45 left over. Do I want that all to go in challenges? Right, I'm going to put the 5 there, and I think the £40. I'm going to put 20 in this new short break one. Just because, so my daughter should be going down to Pirbright for some army training, and I'm going to take her down but also get a hotel. That's hopefully going to be towards the end of August, so we're going to need some money for the hotel. I'm going to need a lot of money for the hotel and for food and things. I've got an extra 10 in just for that, and then what else have we got coming up? Put it in home, just because there is a bit that I want to be trying to get done on the house. So we'll put that in there. So home has now got 50, 70. Okay. Perfect. And that's so the short trips one that I've just done has now got 10, 20, 30, 40 in there. So that's a good start for that. Okay, right, now let's get some challenges done. Okay, so we've got 5, 10, 15, 20 pounds for some challenges. So let's see where it's going. 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So walking in a winter wonderland. So we're now using red. So 1, so that's 5. So £5 into walking in a winter wonderland. Okay, and next 3, so that's going to be chipping away at it. Yeah. Okay, so we've got a 2, 6, another 6, and a 3. 5, a 6, a 1, and another 1. 5, 6, a 1, and a 4. A 6 that we can't do, another 6 that we can't do, 4, and a 2. So 4 and a 3, and last round. 2, another 2, a 1, and a 6, so we can't do that. 6, oh, 6 again, so we lose that. Okay, so we've got 5, 10, 14, 17, 20. Okay, 20. Right, so we do usually do the light version of it, where we add the 2 together, so that would mean it's £2 going into there. I think what we'll do, we'll just put it 5. We'll just put 5 in. I do have £2 here, but I am trying to not put pound coins in here anymore unless I really have to. So we'll just do the 5. So 1 is heads or tails. Heads. So that's £5. And last week I did forget to mark off the heads that we got. But I've done that, so that's another one there. Okay, and last one is 2. It's not mini seasonal, this hasn't been done for a while, so we're working on summer. We've already done 1 round, so we'll go again and we'll put the 5 in, so we'll do the 4 and the 1. So that's 5 in there, perfect. Okay, and then we've got 2, 3, 4, £5. So that's going to go into the Sudoku saver. So we've got £5 to go in here. So I shall be back. Perfect, so we've only got 1, 2, 3, £4 left, and then that one's completed. I'll just shove it all in there. Okay, so that's £5 in there. We've got 150p, so that can go into the 50p's, please. There we go. Okay, and lastly we've got 41 pence for the bags of cash. I did condense these down, so that makes it easier. So we've got 41. Perfect. So that is £195 stuffed. So thank you for joining me again. If you could like, comment, subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. But I shall see you next week for week 2 of August. Have a lovely week. Bye bye.